Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. We're about to dive into what's going on in Latin America with Luis Maisler, Executive Vice President of our Latin American Division, and Juan Pajon, Group Senior Vice President of Business Technology for Grupo Bimbo. They wanted me to do this in Spanish, but I don't think I could hang.
No, it's very hard. Not for you, at least.
Yeah, well, thank you both for joining us here. Juan, to start off, can you just remind our audience about Grupo Bimbo and then talk about some of the priorities for your business?
No, sure. I mean, we are the biggest bakery in the world. We produce products in the US like Entenmann's, Thomas English Muffins, Sara Lee, Otto Wheat, Browns Berries. So we have presence in 34 countries. One of our why we are here is we want to nourish a better world. And how we want to do it? By baking for you, improving our nutritional guidelines, baking for life, improving the security and well-being of our associates as well as the communities where we work, and baking for nature. So working with generative agriculture and also with our neutral carbon ambitions for the future and some other sustainability goals that we made public statements on that.
And will you nourish me with some Takis?
Yes, indeed.
All right, all right.
You're going to receive the fire, the fuego intense flavor.
It's the afternoon here in Las Vegas. I'm starting to get hungry already.
I can't eat this.
Yeah.
I can't eat.
No, okay,
no way.
well, it's probably good. Luis, can you talk about some of the top challenges that are happening in Latin America right now?
Oh, you know, we are doing great. Like nowadays, Latin America already moved the target to become a cloud provider. Today, 75% of our revenue coming from the cloud already.
Wow.
And so we did the change, and it was a big change. And the major change was about focus on the customer, like Grupo Bimbo. Grupo Bimbo, I personally have the experience of implementing a business suite like 20 years ago, and now implementing Fusion nowadays. And we're going live with already 85% of the business in SaaS, which is a big pleasure to be here. And so I get through all these processes since 1998.
Wow. So Juan, how has it been for Grupo Bimbo and working with Oracle on all these transformations?
No, I mean, it's been instrumental. We want to improve the value proposition for our consumers and our customers, and that can be done in two ways. One is working and collaborating better internally, but also externally with our key main technological partners, being Oracle one of those. And we are deploying the entire suite of Fusion applications as we speak. We are almost 85% done. And that is providing us huge visibility along our value chain that is going to enable us to be the data-driven company that we want.
Now, Juan, as part of your evolution to the cloud, to Fusion, you've said you needed to redefine business processes. And that's often something that people kind of overlook in these big technology changes. How do you think rethinking how you do business today led to a smoother rollout?
Well, you need to change the paradigm in your users and in your business, moving from the on-prem world to the cloud world. So we needed to redefine our processes, standardizing the process in a global way in order to get as much value from the application as we can. Since now we are living in a software as a service world, we need to adopt it instead of customizing it like in the past. So that made us get to the next level, standardizing our business processes. That had a huge benefits on the standard data that we're getting out of the application right now. And we are getting productivity and efficiency by running the same processes the same way all over the world in, like I said, in more than 34 countries.
What are some of the benefits you're seeing? We heard Tim Brazil on stage earlier talking about all of the efficiency gains, and what are you guys starting to see 85% of your way through implementing this?
Well, the first one is, and we thought it's going to be a secondary thing, but it's actually the primary, which is the main goal for us, which is visibility of the data.
Okay, yeah.
So we have a very clear strategy around our value chain. We want a connected value chain For that, we are deploying Fusion applications as our backbone to do that. Our next ambition is to have a predictive value chain. This is the data that the Fusion applications are going to be generating is going to allow us to start being more efficient and gain productivity by demand planning, production planning, and sensoring our entire value chain. And the third ambition is the cognitive one, which sounded like science fiction a year ago, but with the AI explosion that happened in the first semester, now it's much more tangible, and all the steps that we did previously with Oracle is now putting us in a very well position in order to take advantage of AI as from now, because without data, there is no possible use of AI.
So let's talk about that a little bit. Having a single platform and being able to use that data for some of the AI that we've heard so much about. How are you guys seeing, Luis, how are you seeing that?
No, I think it's a huge opportunity. I think Bimbo, Grupo Bimbo, and we're looking for all our clients to be in the same page. Means building this platform, they are able now to look next step. And we know that what took us to this position will not going to take us to the next one, right? And we have to do a lot of change. And they have already the platform to build the next step. And that's I think is the differentiator we build together. And then we are here to help. We are here to make it happen, right? And being customer centric. Right, looking for their needs. We're just discussing here in the entrance in this interview what we need to do next to get them to the next level, and that's the challenge.
Do you guys have some specific AI use cases that you're looking to start working on immediately, or that maybe you already have?
I mean, we are already experimenting and exploring. The ones we want is just how to get much more easier the access to the data, how to democratize that. And the AI, the Gen AI, is going to help us by working with prompts instead of being able to create the scripts or having an IT guy in the middle. So that will actually simplify the life for our users. And then I'm really excited to listen to the announcements that Oracle is going to make this week, because by working with Cohere, I want to understand what is the AI that's going to be embedded in the Fusion applications we are already using. So because of the transformation and the journey we already did, now we are ready to start taking advantage of this big announcement. So we are very happy that we are partnering with Oracle in that sense, and ready to take advantage of the AI revolution that is going on.
So Luis, you've been with Oracle for 25 years, so you've seen it all. You must have started 10 años. There you go, there's your Spanish for today.
1998.
How do you feel about where we are today versus, even just a few years ago?
I think it's like a dream coming true. That's true, because when we came to the Oracle in 98, I think I saw something that Larry views for the future that today is coming true. It's amazing because everything is said and that time is there. And the challenge we have now is to have the right people to serve our customer, to implement all the solutions we have today. I think that's a big challenge we have as a company.
All right, great. Well, we're going to bring CloudWorld down to Latin America.
Yes.
So we'll see you again there.
Yes, São Paulo.
Very exciting, all the possibilities.
April.
Yes, that's right.
April, São Paulo.
That's right. All right, great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Fritz.
Now let's head over to the hub where Noel is hanging out with Accenture. Noel?